This video is sponsored by Squarespace. If you need to make a website, you need Squarespace.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another full self-driving beta video. And today we're doing the most complicated route yet I think I've ever done with beta. And this is thanks to a subscriber. You did not put your name in the email, but thank you so much for suggesting this route. I am still taking suggestions for Ann Arbor, Michigan. And we will be expanding outside of Ann Arbor soon, but if you have any route suggestions you would like me to do, please email them to me and I will get to them eventually. I'm looking for hard stuff that maybe I have not noticed, but you guys are finding some cool stuff. So you can see here we have a lot of destinations. They really curated this route to take us through some complicated intersections and things. So I did also put things in kilometers and Celsius for our European friends. They do not have beta there yet, and I feel bad for them, and I hope they can get it soon. So we'll make them feel a little more comfortable with the units, and I'm really thrown off right now. Like, am I cold? Am I hot? Am I going fast or slow? I have no idea. But the car is driving, so we're gonna let the car kind of do everything as much as we can allow it to do anyway. So you can see the car slowed there for that yield and is kind of peaking. There's nobody there, so we can continue. So we don't really need to go this slow, but there we go. It's safe. I'm fine. Beta's been really good for me on 10.69.3.1. Not for everybody. Some people are having a fantastic time. Some people are not. And that's just kind of the way it works with beta. Just keep it up. Always keep in mind, you don't have to use it. I see some people just complain and, you know, they don't like it and don't like it. And that's fine. You don't have to like it. You don't have to use it. But if you want to, it's there now. I do have a video about the wide release. So you should watch that one. I will link it above, and that'll kind of explain if you can't get beta yet. So anyway, we're going to go through here, through downtown Ann Arbor, and let the car take us through this really complicated route and hope it can do a good job. We will have the stats at the end of the drive. Let me actually reset this trip really quick. Oops. No, I want to reset. That is not the most user-friendly kind of setup there. Yeah, so we'll reset that. And yeah, so coming up to the first destination, I will pre-apologize for any kind of weirdness I have with, oh, so we've seen this intersection before, that's funny, with continuing the route and things. It sometimes is a little weird on beta, but I will do my best. So, excuse me, the car knows we need to turn left here or whatever. So we're kind of approaching the end of this first destination, so I'm not sure what the car's gonna do. And go ahead and do it. Here you go. Yeah, so we're at our destination. So I unfortunately need to take over right here at this intersection. And I'm just going to stop right here. And now I can continue trip. So that's pretty much how we'll have to do that. Once the car continues the trip, I guess we're on the next one. So I'll let it continue there. So I had to do that first maneuver just as a consequence of where that pin ended up. But doing my best to let the car do everything for sure. So yeah, let's head through this neighborhood and these few turns and see how it does. And I do want to say a huge thank you to today's video sponsor, Squarespace. If you want to make a website, Squarespace is definitely what you need. You can use the code DIRTYTESLA to save on your subscription to Squarespace. You can get it for a gift for a friend if you want. If you're trying to make a website and share information, analytics on Squarespace are awesome. They help you see who is looking at your website and when and where they are from, so you can kind of tailor your content to those people. And one of my favorite things when I was trying out Squarespace, I'm really bad at making websites, but the templates are awesome. They're dead simple, but your website will still look good and unique using those templates. So head over to squarespace.com/dirtytesla and use the code DIRTYTESLA to save on your subscription to Squarespace. Thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. So we're at our next destination. So so far we're no interventions. Now I know I needed to take over for changing the route, which I have to do here as well. And someone's coming up behind me, so I'm just going to move over to allow them. There we go. I was waiting for this continue trip button, or else I would have just done it. But there we go. Continue trip. I'll turn beta back on. So beta and the multiple route selection don't play together like that well. But this is much better than me typing in everyone. That would be crazy. So, all right, here we go. So stopping kind of far back from the line, the car's usually really good at like dead on that line and really nicely moves through. I mean, yeah, things are looking really good so far. Feeling good. Little bit of, you know, back and forth with the braking and stuff. I also explained that in my last video. I do not think that's a big deal. I don't think it'll ever be perfect. But just something to mention. Something else I've heard from people. So we have a left here, stopping. Kind of an interesting intersection, triple stop sign there. Nice job. Is when they use beta for the first time or get in a beta car for the first time, the videos do not compare to what you experience. And it is so true. Actually being in the car is such a different experience from watching the videos. And that's why I try to convey all these little nuances of the way the car's moving around and stuff. But yeah, it'll never compare to the real thing. So just keep that in mind. So nice job slowing to wait for room there. Perfectly handled on that little tight situation there. So moving up for this right turn, we're going to complete stop. Partially blocked to the left. Like right now you can't see to the left because of that mail truck. Now there's a fence and now you can. And boom. Right as I say that, the car moves through. Tiny bit hesitant. Again, pretty nice. So since we're on a straight road, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this. It was probably too early. Sorry, I'm trying to make this the best I can. I just want to continue route here. Oh, I know what I can do. I have an idea. I don't know if it'll work the best, but there we go. Continue trip and turn this on as soon as I can. So it was just a straight, nothing really for the car to do anyway. Whoa, so a little bit of braking here and the whole screen kind of froze. That was very strange. I'm not sure I've ever seen a situation exactly like that. Now, it seemed the Tesla thought those people were going to, you know, go in front of us or we needed to stop for them or something, which I've seen plenty of times. But the whole screen kind of like, I don't know, like almost like it was going to crash or revert back to like the public build or something. But it did handle it. It did get through there. But yeah, that was really weird. All right, so here we go. Roundabout have been pretty good for me on this version. It's a single lane. Sorry, I know a lot of people are asking for double lane. There's not a ton of them around here, but we moved through there nicely, and we're continuing to move through all the way. So we go all the way around the roundabout. Perfectly handled. Perfectly handled. Older 69 versions just were not very good at that, and it definitely seems like that's been improved with this latest version. I will get a double roundabout for you soon. They're just the main one that is really hard, I know, is just kind of far away. All right, pulling up for this right. Lots of cars to the left, so we have to wait, and this is a fast road. So the cars will be going probably around 50 miles per hour. Sorry, whatever that is in kilometers. And yeah, so after these, this car turns right, we actually can go, and I'm perfectly executed. Like that used to be a huge point where beta would just kind of stick, where it would just kind of get stuck, and like, I think I could go, and sometimes it still does it. For the most part, when those openings happen, beta's like off, which is such a huge improvement. It's nice to see that confidence. All right, so we're taking this left. I don't know, I'm just confused because in the middle at the top there, it shows the next move is a right. I don't know, it's doing the right thing, it's just strange. So we have a green here, you need to move it. There you go. So we make it through that green. That was pretty nice. Yeah, that was really weird. It just did not show that left turn as one of the moves. The car did it correctly, and we're approaching where we're supposed to go here. But yeah, and then another point, this is unmarked road. The car's doing very well. It's very wide. We could be more to the right, but our positioning is actually really good. We don't really need to move anywhere else. You can see we moved over a tiny bit when those cars were there. But no, really good. So we're going to turn right here. Oh, see, I got it wrong. I thought we were going to turn right there. And I was like, why isn't the car getting over? This is one of the nice things when the full self-driving works really well. It takes you, you know, you won't make those kind of mistakes that you used to make in the past. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go and edit this trip. And I think if I just get rid of this next one and click done, it will automatically... Yeah, see, now it's rerouting everything, though, and redoing all the math, which is not really what I wanted. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me know down in the comments what you think the best kind of approach here is, should I allow it to get to the destination and then disengage and click continue? Or do you like what I just did where I X'd out of it? Now I didn't have to disengage. The car can continue to kind of do its thing. I just don't like that it redid the whole route. I guess it doesn't really matter that much, but yeah. So we made it to the stop, made it to the next destination. So what is that, three or four destinations now we've made it to, and I have not had to do anything besides, again, the routing stuff. Decent right turn there. And yep, moving over to the right. Sometimes when you have those kind of tar lines, really it's just to fix cracks in the road, but the car is kind of picking it up as a yellow divider. So it can unintentionally help you there. All right, approaching an unprotected left, pretty nice. A bit obstructed to the left with the trees, nothing to the right, but there doesn't seem to be a ton of traffic. So there's a car coming from the left, but we have plenty of time. You would just go and you're gonna wait. Okay, so you're gonna go. Wow, they put on their right turn signal. Okay, that is pretty interesting. Did the Tesla see the right turn signal? Wow, so the Tesla seemed like it was gonna wait for them. They turned on their right turn signal and then it completed the move. So pretty good stuff there. I am skeptical that that's why that decision was made, and if they had been going straight, it may have been an intervention, but let's not discount it. The car did a good job there. It did really well. So coming up to this yellow, I tried to turn off the blinker, like camera, but I love it too much. For the videos, I don't like it because it blocks the visual, but in my normal driving, I love having that thing, so I don't really want to turn it off. Okay, so we're waiting, which is the right thing to do here. Lots of traffic to the left. Now, there's the same situation. They had their blinker on to the left, and we could have gone in front of them, but we didn't. This is tough because traffic's moving fast and we gotta go if we're gonna go. Like right here, you can do it, but you gotta go fast. And nope, it's waiting. Now, somebody behind me might be like, what the heck, let's go. But it's a red light, you can wait. Car doesn't think it's safe. I'm perfectly okay with that.
Bro, they tricked me with this little no turn on red sign lighting up at the last second. What is that? I have never seen that before. And I was looking to the right, so by the time it had lit up, I was not looking there. So I guess that could have been an intervention, but I did not see it. I would have done the same thing. I would have done the exact same thing.
All right, now we're going. It sees them stop, even though it's red. The person over there stopped, and we continue. Awesome. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, you could have went a little sooner than that. You might have saved yourself 2 seconds on your trip, but that was handled so well. It's so exciting when the car used to make so many mistakes all over the place, and now we can have drives like this, where we've been going for how long now, and I haven't had to do anything. It's very nice. So too hard of braking for that. Oh, come on, speed up, don't make me. Okay, so I'm gonna report that one. We needed to brake for that person. They were turning right, but the resuming was wrong. You can see that person, they were behind us, and yeah, they didn't like the way we didn't speed up fast enough. It's kind of one of those things. I think it was done poorly. Definitely could be improved in that situation. Now what is this? Changing lanes to follow route, and we have a right turn coming in like a mile. So I don't know, that's kind of dumb. And changing back to follow route. Oh, nope, oh, okay, it wasn't getting in the left turn lane. Now this is the turnaround. This is where I get a lot of comments, especially from the kilometer people. It's funny, they're like, why are you staying in the left? I'm not, the car's doing it. Off highway where we are now, I would normally stay to the right, don't get me wrong, but the left-right thing isn't like as big of a deal. You can argue with me about that in the comments, but yeah, that's mostly a highway thing, not like a, whatever this is called. So yeah, I don't know why the car stays here. I have no idea. It's not a setting. I think it should be to the right, but it just likes to be in the left lane for whatever reason. Hey, right lane ended. We needed to move this way. Maybe that's part of the logic. I don't know. But the car did a nice job. We didn't get in anyone's way. So I'll call it a win, even though a lot of you probably would have stayed to the right. Very nice slowing. Smooth right turn. No, not too slow. Nothing. Perfectly handled. Perfect. We're going to turn left here. Looks like whoever suggested this route, I'm going to call you Pat. Pat wanted us to go into this neighborhood. And take a left here. Oh no, at the next one. So this sign is pretty interesting. Oh, okay. Cross traffic doesn't stop. I didn't realize that. And the car did. That's why it's being so hesitant. Now this person was turning right, so again, they had their turn signal on. We could have proceeded, but we did not. The car's really trying to look both ways. It's hard to see, I guess, with the parked cars. I just want to quickly mention that blind child area sign. That's something where a self-driving car with cameras all over the place is a huge advantage. You don't need those types of warnings. The car is always looking in all directions. It's not like me where I could be, you know, distracted, or maybe I'm going to take a right turn and I'm looking to the left and don't see somebody or something. So that's one of the huge advantages of self-driving cars. So we got little dogs. Look at the dogs look like a tiny little car there showing up. That is so funny. Must be a dog park here, I guess. There's a lot of dogs around. Yeah, sometimes the dogs show up as tiny little cars. So now we're going to turn left onto this street, and I'm going to be ready to edit my trip. Now this one might mess it up a bit because it's just about to end the route, but we'll see. As soon as we take this left, I'm going to X out of this and hit done. So again, cross traffic doesn't stop. So this is a nice scenario here, unprotected, and it's pretty easy to see to the left and right though. So you're kind of in the road now. There you go. So it was a little too far into the road in my opinion. Just barely stuck that nose out. Now pay attention to the roof camera, because sometimes I think that, and then when I'm watching the footage while I'm editing, the roof cam shows the nose is actually behind the white line. So it's looking good. We got this guy displayed. So we're all slowing down for him. Very nice. So yeah, pay attention to that, because sometimes I'm totally wrong. It feels like the nose is too far out, and it's simply not. The car's actually doing a great job. So really good there. Ooh, we have one of these super thin lanes that sometimes the car really screws that up. Yeah, and it's, oh no, we need to turn left here. Okay. Oh, no, stop back there. Okay, so we passed the stop line a little too much. Not the end of the world, but if someone's turning left from over there, they need all that space to get by us. So not terrible, not terrible. Okay, unprotected. We need to wait for these cars, and they are blue. So it's very nice. We have 3 in a row. And again, I'm going to say, as soon as this Lexus goes by, look at that. We're already moving forward, and we move through. Good. I'm like struggling for the right words. It's good. Tiny bit slower than I would do it, but who cares? It was very good. Very good. And then, oh, we've been here as well before, too. So this blinking yellow and these little cone things sometimes screw the car up. So we're stopping when we don't need to. Oh, we're creeping. There was a person to the right. I'm not sure if that's what messed the car up. So the car's really creeping forward here. I'm not sure why. I'm going to hit the report button. And I'm just going to let it do its thing. So the car is just, we're kind of battling with the cyclist here. And now we win. Yeah, so cyclist is like, what are you doing? Hello. Yeah, so reported. The car did handle it. It made it through. But it did it poorly. That was not a good example. That was an example of something done wrong, in my opinion. All right, so we can turn right on red here, but there are cars coming, so you better stop. So check out that creep limit. We're almost at it. And now go. Do it. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I love it. You are, for the most part, doing so well. Oh my goodness. Very fun, very fun. All right, so we've done this left fairly recently. It's kind of like construction, but it's kind of just like they left all that junk all over the place, even though they're done. I don't know, I can't tell. There's definitely something going on there. Unprotected, and we wait. Look at this move forward, and it's so nice. It is so, I will not get over that. Like, this car's driving itself is doing a freaking good job. After years of so much weirdness. And don't get me wrong, the weirdness is still there a lot of the time. We've seen some of it even on this drive, just not that bad. It's just so nice to have this level of performance on my car. This is not like some insane, it's an expensive car, but it's not some insanely out of reach, hundreds of thousands of dollars car run by, you know, by Google or something. It's very cool. Again, Me sitting in the back seat, we're along. I still believe we're far off from that. I hope I'm wrong. I still think it's far away. All right, so we're going real slow here. Oh, changing lanes away from path blockage. There is no path blockage. There you go, you figured it out. We'll figure it out. I'll report that because there was no path blockage. Moving around that taxi nicely. So we're gonna make this left. I'm gonna have to wait for this one to finish because that, I think they probably want me to take this and then go all the way around again. So pretty nice. Yeah, that was a weird little turn we have never done before. And we're here. So that's it, we made it. So let me turn off the system and continue trip, boop. Oh, so now it thinks it's just gonna like do a U-turn or something. Let's see what it does. Okay, it did a reroute. So it figured out, oh, I can't do that. Let me just get back there. Got someone hopping out the truck here. No biggie. Someone crossing the street. Car is handling it all. Let's go. Easy. Easy. Some of that stuff, man, the car wouldn't even move if it was seeing that stuff before. All right, our unprotected left is clear. So we move through immediately, as we should. And we got the final left coming up here. Or something. I don't know. I haven't done this myself, so I don't know exactly what's gonna happen here. Do want to go here just to see. Oh, we're hitting the brake. Oh, don't do that. Oh, I gotta hit the accelerator there. That was a hard brake. So we did not make it with 0 interventions because I had to hit the accelerator. That was a really hard brake. And we're moving through here. Yeah, I've never done this myself, so yeah, the car's definitely confused by this a little bit. And of course somebody has to pull up behind us when I'm like letting the car do this dumb stuff. All right, so it stops. Now we need to wait for traffic from the right, and then we can move through. Ooh, there's actually a lot of cars coming. Yep, you gotta wait there. So that was a little sketch, Oh man, don't do it. No, you are, go fast. Okay, I gotta hit the accelerator again. Wow, you screwed it up right at the end. Oh my gosh, so it definitely, let me hit the report button. So here we are at the last destination. So that was kind of a long video. Let me see this trip here. So we're at 12 miles. So here's the stats, 2 interventions over 12 miles. I'll just cancel that and let the car drive. Overall, very impressive until the end there. We had a hard break, so that last little chunk really confused it trying to get through. I don't know why it was braking. I tried to look at the screen, I didn't see anything. And nobody was behind us at the time, so I kind of allowed it, but it was way too hard of a brake, so I didn't want to let it keep hitting the brakes that hard. And then it just kept creeping up way too much at that last stop sign. I had to hit it. We were in the road, and somebody was coming towards us. I mean, we were in the road. What do you want? I can't wait anymore. So yeah, unfortunate to get those 2 interventions there, but overall, here's a nice pedestrian interaction. Overall, very impressive drive. Unfortunate, that it wasn't no interventions, but it wasn't no disengagement, so that's pretty cool. There's a train up there. What are we seeing? You seeing that? Showing it as buses or nothing. So yeah, overall, that was a long video, so I'm going to end it. I hope you enjoyed that one. Stats have already been displayed. Looking pretty good. Keep suggesting routes. If you have questions, leave those down below. I will talk to you down in the comments, and you will see me and Full Self Driving Beta in the next video.